Camping in Call of Duty games is a moral crime for some players and an absolute necessity for others. In general, camping is frowned upon, but some players camp so well it's almost an art form. Being able to sit in the one spot for so long that you're almost kicked for an activity is true camping dedication. There's no set places in maps where you can and can't camp. Heck, most of the time a camper's location for pitching their tent of choice will be a simple room corner next to a doorway or stairs, but over the years there have been areas of maps which have become almost camper's paradise. Let's have a look at some of the best camping spots in Call of Duty games. Starting with COD 4, we have this rooftop on Crash. Camping up here can provide you with an excellent view of the map to rain down death on your opponents from multiple angles. They don't stand a chance when you're locked up here. All it needs is a wee claymore guarding the stairs and you're good to go. Rarely do you find someone mad enough to climb these ladders, so don't worry about that, and it's also going to take a highly accurate grenade throw to blow you up out of here, plus you'll be able to take anyone who's close enough to even get a grenade up here out before they can even throw it. Great spot. B flag on Bog. Now usually B flags in Domination are like a fucking meat grinder for both sets of players, and Bog is no exception, until you gain control of this mound at the B flag and essentially control the entire map. Seriously, you can cover any angle from this spot. It does take a more skillful player to get the most out of this camping spot, but you can do some serious damage and be a literal fucking king of the hill here. Dying repeatedly to a camper on the second floor of this building on backlot can be incredibly frustrating. It's very difficult to remove someone from this spot, especially if you're spawning at C and keep on running into this camper's bullets. Many a time I've just had to abandon all hope of evicting this camper and go the long way around, and even still they have a good angle of the middle of the map too. Another frustrating but great camping spot is these stairs on Crossfire. Holding down the B flag in Domination from here is a proper power play. It's like you can see them but they can't see you, which means you don't have to camp here that long to get a heli up in the air. Here's a classic for you on top of this building on Overgrown. To get up here you have to come over and climb this wall, run a fucking tightrope and make the simple but sometimes deceiving jump onto the roof. Any semi-competent sniper camping up here is going to have an absolute field day. Angles covered all across the map, you just have to manoeuvre yourself depending on where the enemy is spawning and pick players off one by one. Another rooftop spot is up here on Pipeline, one of my personal favourite camping spots. When I play on this map I don't even consider any other location to set up my campfire, and if it was possible I'd literally purchase the fucking land this building is on to call it my own. You've got a couple windows to look out from up here. One set of windows in fact has got a cover on it, which means you're a really tough pest to exterminate, and you've also got the entire roof section of the building to camp on. Get a few kills outside, then come back inside. I would just watch out for frustrated players coming back for revenge on you from below and you'll be sorted. Last but not least for COD 4 maps is the highly contested camping spot on Shipment. Yep, it's not just big maps you can camp on, but even the smallest map in the game has its camping areas of choice. Behind these two dumpsters in this corner is a lucrative spot for high level campers. Like for real, you're gonna have to get your fucking Cub and Brownie badges to set up camp here successfully, but if you do, the other team is gonna have a bad time. I've got a couple tower camping spots for you in World at War. Firstly, the tippy top of the church tower on Outskirts. Camping up here with a sniper like the scene out of Saving Private Ryan is pretty fun for you anyway, not for anyone else. Get a couple bouncing betties placed on the stairs to watch your back and it's showtime. The other tower spot is on Mackin and Mackin Day. Of course. You can often find some dedicated campers up in this spot, and it's no wonder. One way in and it's from a set of ladders which is easy enough to defend, and also depending on how dedicated you are, you can always wear flak jacket to make sure any pesky grenades aren't removing you from this spot anytime soon. Modern Warfare 2 had some 5-star review camping spots. With the help of claymores and the scavenger perk, any room in any building could become fucking Fort Knox, especially this building on Favela. The Chris Move room, as I like to call it, as he did some serious camping up here. Terminal has a shit ton of good camping spots in it. Where do we even begin? How's about the cockpit of the plane? Hello, this is your captain speaking, the seatbelt sign is now on. Strap yourselves in cause this is gonna get sweaty. I love picking people off in the hallway from up here, and if things are starting to get a bit hectic for you up front, take a seat towards the back of the plane and even camp behind those exploding red barrels. Although to be fair, this is like something out of Jackass. I would maybe take out these barrels first and chill at the back waiting for someone to board the plane. If that doesn't take your fancy, what about up on this here roof? A classic camping spot that even novice campers can take advantage of. And speaking of novice campers, if you're looking for a pretty useless spot to camp in, say your fucking dinner is ready and you don't want to leave the game, there's always this gap in between two lifts. You're pretty much surrounded by bulletproof glass, so this camping spot is more like a museum exhibition of what a camper looks like, rather than an effective position to kill people from. The next camping spot is for veterans only. This isn't some corner camping shit. To get up in this camping spot, you're gonna have to run a fucking gauntlet. Firstly, you need to become Tarzan to jump on and grab onto this thing without falling off. Climb up that, then hug the wall like there's no tomorrow, all the while people are shooting at you. Climb up one of those things again and boom, you're on top of the world. All you need now is a tactical insertion which you forgot to equip. Bastard! You should be hard enough to kill up here anyway. These teddy bears will keep you company, and just watch out for this huge exploding silo. Yeah. Talking about Easter egg type camping spots, there's an actual campsite on Quarry. If you climb up here, not only have you got a decent view of the map, but also a chair, a cooking pot and even sleeping bags. You know, all your camping amenities to make your stay up here as comfortable as possible. Rust may be a small map, but if you can get up to the top of it, you can basically see the entire map. But there's also a wee hidden camping spot over in this corner. If you climb into this pipe, from the outside it looks pitch black, so a lot of the time people can't even see in here. Proper stealth camping this, and you're technically outside of the map too. Wasteland is an interesting map to camp in. The entire map is virtually outside except for a couple buildings in this wee tunnel area where a lot of the action happens and campers tend to congregate. Me, I prefer to camp in this building overlooking the tunnel entrance and kill wannabe campers instead. Estate is quite similar to Wasteland in the sense that there's one big focal point of the map, and for Estate it's a huge house. Quite simply, to camp on Estate you have to be in this huge house. You've got plenty of downstairs windows, upstairs windows, fucking windows in the bathroom, you name it, you can camp there. Here's another Chris Move camping spot, this building on Invasion. This camping spot can be customised to suit your needs. There's 3 ways into this building, so all you need is 2 claymores covering 2 doors, and you can camp and watch the other remaining door. Simple in any variation you like really. A claymore goes off, pick up the scavenger pack and replace. Easy. And the last camping spot for this video, the almighty stairs on Skid Row. As well as your camping tent, your fire, your marshmallows, etc. Make sure to bring an LMG to make good use of this camping spot. A wee claymore to cover your flank as well would come in handy. And just let rip down the hallway. Honestly, just hold down the trigger and you can almost guarantee someone will wander into your bullets pretty soon. Leave a like and let me know in the comments which camping spots you would like to see in part 2 of this video when I do it, because let's be honest, I just have to do a part 2 of this video. We haven't even touched on the Black Ops maps yet, and I know for sure there was a fair few campers on that game. Let me know as well any other video suggestions you may have for me, that is very much appreciated. Thanks to everyone on Twitter who suggested these camping spots for the video, and honestly I apologise for my voice in these past couple videos. I'm pretty ill at the moment, but I'm ploughing through just for you. Have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.